Before the dawn of humanity, the cosmos trembled under the wrath of the gods. The mighty Olympians, led by Zeus, had waged a cataclysmic war against the Titans, the ancient race of giants who once ruled the universe. Most Titans were cast into the abyssal prison of Tartarus, doomed to suffer for eternity. But among them stood Prometheus, whose name meant forethought, a cunning and compassionate Titan, who along with his brother Epimetheus, afterthought, chose to side with the Olympians. Grateful for their loyalty, Zeus entrusted the brothers with a sacred task, to populate the earth with living creatures. Epimetheus, impulsive and generous, bestowed gifts upon the animals' wings for the birds, swift legs for the deer, sharp claws for the lions, and shimmering scales for the fish. But when it came time to create humanity, Prometheus took a different approach. Shaping the first humans from clay, he molded them in the divine image of the gods, breathing into them intellect and curiosity. Zeus, however, saw these new beings as fragile and insignificant. He decreed that humans would remain mortal, forever subservient to the gods, living in fear of storms, hunger, and wild beasts. But Prometheus envisioned something greater for his creations. He could not bear to see them suffer in ignorance and weakness. When Zeus demanded that Prometheus decide how sacrifices would be made to the gods, the Titan saw an opportunity to aid humanity. He slaughtered a great bull and divided it into two offerings. One portion contained the rich, nourishing meat hidden beneath the animal's unappealing stomach. The other held only bones, artfully concealed beneath glistening fat. Zeus, drawn to the more tempting-looking pile, chose the bones only to realize too late that he had been deceived. Enraged, he retaliated by forbidding humans from using fire, condemning them to eat raw flesh, shiver in the cold, and live in perpetual darkness. But Prometheus would not let his creation suffer. Defying Zeus's command, he ascended Mount Olympus and stole fire from the forge of Hephaestus and Athena. Concealing the sacred flames within a hollow fennel stalk, he carried this divine gift down to earth. With fire, humanity's destiny was forever altered. No longer helpless, they could now cook food, forge tools, and ward off predators. Fire became the foundation of civilization, enabling metalwork, agriculture, and the rise of cities. Yet, with this power came both progress and peril. Humans could now craft weapons, wage wars, and bend nature to their will. The gift of fire was both a blessing and a burden, marking the beginning of humanity's ascension, its capacity for destruction. Zeus, witnessing the flickering flames in the hands of mortals, knew Prometheus had betrayed him once more. His fury knew no bounds. As punishment, the king of the gods ordered Prometheus to be bound to the desolate peaks of the Caucasus Mountains, where an eagle would feast upon his liver each day. Because of his immortality, the organ would regenerate each night, only for the torment to begin anew. Yet, even in endless agony, Prometheus never begged for mercy. His defiance became legendary, a symbol of resistance against tyranny. He endured centuries of suffering, his spirit unbroken, his loyalty to humanity unwavering. Throughout history, Prometheus has been celebrated as a rebel, a benefactor, and a tragic hero. The romantic poet Percy Bysshe Shelley immortalized him in Prometheus Unbound, portraying him as a champion of human freedom and enlightenment. Shelley wrote that Prometheus embodied the highest perfection of moral and intellectual nature, a being driven by pure motives to uplift mankind. In contrast, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus, presented a darker interpretation. Her tale warned of the dangers of unchecked ambition, drawing parallels between Prometheus's theft of fire and humanity's reckless pursuit of knowledge. Even today, his myth resonates in debates over science, ethics, and the consequences of playing God. Prometheus's legacy endures as a testament to the power of defiance, ingenuity, and sacrifice. He symbolizes humanity's relentless drive to conquer the unknown, to challenge authority, and to seize control of its destiny. His fire was more than mere flame, was the spark of curiosity, rebellion, and progress that continues to burn within us all. In a world still grappling with the dual nature of innovation, its capacity to both elevate and destroy, Prometheus remains a timeless figure. He reminds us that every great leap forward comes with a cost, and that true progress requires not just knowledge, but wisdom. And though he was punished for his daring, his name lives on, forever etched into the annals of myth as the Titan who brought light to the darkness.